Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Creating with Mo. Today I will be creating a monthly habit tracker for January 2020. I did use some monthly habit trackers in 2019 for a few months, and I will go ahead and show you what that looked like. I purchased this as a printable from an SD shop, and all I did was cut it down to size and stuck it onto some construction paper. And at this time, I was doing some 30-day challenges. So on the back side of the monthly habit tracker, you will see the list of 30-day challenges that I was doing. And if I was successful at the challenge, I would write rocked it. And if I sucked at it, I pretty much just wrote failed on it. And I used the Erin Condren coil clip connectors to connect this into my coil bound planner, which is a recollections planner, and you can purchase these coil clip connectors either from Erin Condren's website or from Amazon. I did get mine from Amazon, and I will go ahead and put a link to that in the description box as well. So in June, I didn't bother using the coil clip connectors. I just took the monthly habit tracker and took some washi tape and just taped it down to the blank page right after the last week in May. I find I never use this page, so I just decided to tape it directly onto that page. I will be using a different monthly habit tracker for 2020. I purchased this from another Etsy shop. This is also a printable for about $3. You'll get all 12 months, and they all have different floral patterns at the top. So I'm going to be using this blank page here to insert my monthly habit tracker. And I was trying to match those colors to my monthly spread for January, trying to stick with the floral patterns and the purple and the green. I found some purple washi tape that I will be using to tape down the monthly habit tracker, but I really like this purple and green and floral theme. So here's just the tab for January. I will be using this for something else, not sure yet, but this blank page is where my habit tracker will go. So the first thing I need to do is decide how I'm going to stick it on here, how much of the page I will need to cut, and I really should have counted how many habits I will be tracking, but because I didn't want to cut off some of the bottom lines, so I decided just to cut really close to it and get the excess white off, and hopefully it will fit well. And then I'm going to take some of the sides off as well, kind of like half of the right side and half of the left side, and gonna try to not cut any of the top where the floral is, and hopefully it'll fit well on my page. And I'm really not good at cutting straight lines, so I tend to use the ruler and a pencil and kind of mark it really light so I can determine where I need to cut it. And even if I don't get it perfect here, I'm not really worried about it because I am using the washi tape, so that will kind of disguise any flaws in my cutting. I'm going to try really hard this year to keep up on the monthly habit tracking. I think it is a good tool to use just to kind of keep me accountable. I use my planner every day, and if I just see this and it's kind of like a reminder, like, you know, did you floss? Did you meditate? Did you do XYZ? And I'm the type of person where I like to check things off a list. So I'm hoping that it'll keep me on track and keep me accountable. And it's nice to go back also and kind of do a review so you can see overall what your month looked like and how well you kept up on the goals or to-do lists that you said you were going to do. So I'm going to try really hard, guys. I hope that I can do it for a whole 12 months. I'm really excited about this year and all the changes that it will bring. I have a lot of goals I have set for myself, but these are all what I would consider healthy habits. I want to get it to where it becomes second nature to me. So I think I trimmed off enough from the bottom and enough from the sides. And thankfully, I do not have to cut off any more from the bottom nor from the top because I really didn't want to cut that flower off up there. And now that I'm thinking and looking at it, I don't think I'm going to use the purple washi. My theme colors was purple and green. I think I'm gonna go ahead and use green. I was gonna originally write in black ink, but I think I'm gonna use this green marker instead, or green Sharpie. So for the first thing on my list is going to be my HRV, which is my heart rate variability. It's something that I measure each morning before getting out of bed. And it basically just tells me if I'm overtraining or if I can handle a lot of stress that day. And that just really kind of sets the tone for my day, so I know how hard I can work out or if I should be working out at all. The next on my list is lower body and then upper body and abs. I'm really bad at the weights training, so I needed to put that on my list to keep track and keep me accountable for making sure that I'm not just running all the time, but I am getting some weight training in. And I was just going to put running, but I need to keep track of the mileage on my running shoes. So I decided instead I'm going to write down the 3 pair of running shoes that I have. They are all for something different. One is for intervals, is for easy runs, and one is for long runs. So I'm just going to list each 3 pairs of shoes, and what I think I'm going to do is when I do run, I'm just going to write down the miles. So on the first, if I do, 5 miles with my easy run shoes, and I'll just go ahead and put a 5 there instead of just marking the box. Next, I have yoga. I do want to try to get yoga in on a regular basis. My sleep, I need to track how much sleep I'm having nightly. Flossing, making sure that I floss almost every day, if not every day of the month. And then vitamins, I'm so bad about taking my vitamins. Like, I can't tell you the last time that I've taken them. I've been trying to do the hair, skin, and nail vitamins, flaxseed oil. I think I have like a garlic one as well. Something for the immune system to help me not get sick, but I can't remember what it is right now. Then my fasting hours, and for that, instead of marking a box, I'll just put how many hours I'm fasting, 18, 20, 23, whatever it is. Then I want to see how often I'm eating sweets. I'm really trying to give up sugar, guys, and soda. And then last but not least is my meditation. I'm going to try to meditate at least 5 days a week. So here is the list of all the habits that I want to track, and it is a good thing that I didn't cut any of the lines at the bottom because I only have room for one more habit. I didn't realize I had that many things I wanted to track, but it really worked out great because I'll probably use that last row for washi tape to stick to the paper. So far, I'm really liking how this looks. I really like the green. I feel like it pops a lot. I am not going to use the purple washi tape anymore. I just really like the feel of this green. I'm gonna try to find some green floral washi tape and use that to tape down all 4 sides. So this is what I found. I think this one, yeah, I think the green is, I like the green a little bit better. So I'm going to go ahead and use the green, and I'm going to tape down the top, the bottom, and both sides. And I think I'll use purple because I did want to incorporate purple as well. When I mark off a day or fill in a day, I think I'm going to shade it in or use a purple marker or Sharpie to add that number in, just so I can have some purple on the page. And I think that'll look really nice, but time will tell. We'll see in the end what it looks like. And sorry guys, I don't know why my camera was having some issues focusing, but I went ahead and fixed that for you guys. Okay, I'm just going to turn this to the side and try to get that right side or the top taped down. Try to keep it really nice and straight. Yeah, I really like how this, I think this turned out really good. I really like this green. Red is my favorite color. I'm not a big fan of green, but for some reason, this green just looks really great to me. And so I'll tape down the second side here, and the bottom of the habit tracker is so close to the coils, guys. I am so glad that I did not have one more thing to track. Yeah, I really just barely made it. I guess I could have, if I had another thing I wanted to track, was to cut off some of the floral pattern at the top, but that is the major reason why I chose to use this habit tracker instead of the one that I used last year, because I just thought it gave it more decor and decorations and it just looked a lot cuter. So yeah, it's barely gonna fit here, but I'm glad that I was able to make it work. Okay guys, let's see if this last strip will work, and it did. It fit. It like just fit like perfectly. It was a perfect fit. So I'm glad that it worked out in the end and I was able to just get that in there and I didn't have to redo this. I love it. I think it is just beautiful. Okay guys, this is it. Here is my monthly habit tracker for January 2020. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video and thanks for watching.